How's it going, everybody? Got a great game here for you tonight. We got a good tournament. Plus R. We have, what's this? 20-something entrants. Strong group of people here. I'm excited. 26 people, I think? Yeah, 26. Nice. Good entry. As a reminder, if you're interested in getting into any more of this kind of stuff, we do run these tournaments weekly. Plus R, we've been doing every other week, and we have multiple games. We're running Vampire Savior tomorrow. We're running Gorilla of the Wolf soon, Killer Instinct soon. We've been running Melty Blood, Third Strike. We even have like a vote game that we've been running for our tournaments on our server. So if you're interested in doing that, check this channel out, check other things out. A reminder too, we're running all this stuff on my server. This is the mountain. So the mountain is all designed around trying to get better and get stronger at these video games. And we run tournaments all the time, like I'd mentioned. But also, it's just like a group of people where we're really trying to just improve. There's coaching channels. There's even like a fitness channel. There's all sorts of stuff like that in here. It's kind of designed to be a different concept, a different take on the FGC. We also run community nights every Friday, where we end up picking a video game and we kind of learn it all together, and we work on that together. And as we heard too, we run tournaments all the time as well. Waiting for our first batch of entrants here to get on for the stream, and then we'll get started. In the meantime, I'll do tradition, right? What's this? This is Monster Energy Chaotic. Ooh. This is the juiced. I don't like the juiced stuff as much because it's not carbonated, so I actually drink it faster. Okay, more results. Once they join, we'll get started with this one. Again, don't forget to check out more of our channel. If you follow, you can see all the other terms we're going to be doing. Nothing but Potemkin. Nobody wants to watch Potemkin mirrors, Jason. Oh, Mike Z lost his first round against Potemkin mirror match. Okay. All right, we got our first game. Here we go. This is Osmiridum on the left playing Chip. Celia Swagger on the right playing as Kai. I'm excited. You know what, Kimo? Why don't I ban you? How about that? Alright, here we go. So we saw there Celia jumping right at round start. That's a little risky because you don't have any meter on your very first interaction in the game. So you can't block in the air. Didn't work out too bad, though, because Chip ran away. Still nothing too confirmed going on right there. There we go. Good old Beta Blade. Locking things down. Using a Force Break to get a little bit closer in there. Chip definitely controlling this match with just his speed and his pacing. Not giving Celia a chance to work her magic with that Kai. Celia does have the meter lead, but mostly because Chip's been just using his meter all the time. Getting a little bit of good Oki going here. There we go. Greed Sever getting a little bit of a confirm. Has full meter. Celia still hasn't used any of it. You know, a lot of people, when they see Guilty Gear Plus R, they see any Guilty Gear, they think Kai is just, you know, your regular kind of Shoto type of character. And though he might be closer to that than any other character, like definitely closer than Soul is, he still definitely plays quite different. He has got a Dragon Punch, he's got projectiles, but it's quite a difference between that and the other kind of character. He's got really good long range with his sword. He's got great anti-airs too. And he has one of the better projectile matches in the game, even though he has those other kind of abilities as well. We see there Chip trying to come back here. Celia does have the 1 round lead at this point. Osmiridum trying to keep Celia locked in that corner, but not quite able to prevent her from escaping. Did do a little bit of side switch with some confirms though. Celia still has a lot of meter to work with. We saw that last round. Celia just being really conservative with that meter, holding on to a lot of it. It's there to be used. In Guilty Gear, you gain meter very quickly. I've almost felt when I play Guilty Gear that if I see that gold meter, then I'm doing something wrong. Like, it's meter I could be continuing to gain more of if I used it. Osmiridum tying the rounds there, 1-1 at this point. Playing a little bit of footsie game there, trying to control the middle of the board. Nice block on the greet sever this time. Didn't get it the first time. Learning, though. Get a little bit more lockdown. You know, Chip does have, you can do that Beta Blade on their knockdown, and you can kind of extend a little bit more damage off that, too. Off Beta Blade. This is what I was talking about. Celia still has full meter. Hasn't used... I don't think Celia's used any meter at all this entire game so far. You know, like just if you've got that much meter, it's meter to burn, right? So if you have that much meter and you're just doing like a block string, throw in a Roman cancel, run in and throw. Like that's something you can do to use your meter in if you're not sure what to do with it. We do see Osmiridum getting the first point. It's 2 out of 3, so if Osmiridum wins this next one, he'll end up taking it. Let's see if he can do it. Yeah, and again, you don't keep meter between rounds. So it's not really worthwhile to keep any meter by the end of the round. The only way you can transfer meter from one round to the next is if your opponent does a taunt after they win. You give your opponent 50% meter. That was a good throw tech, by the way. I didn't mention it as it happened, but I love seeing throw techs in this game. Throws, of course, are techable on same frame or next frame, so very, very difficult to tech these throws. There we go, got a counter hit off of that 2H. Was able to launch quite a bit off that. Avoids the dead angle. Not sure if that was an intentional dead angle. Usually you don't see those going on mid-screen. Both just trying to get in there, get those solid hits, control the board, get in there. Nice job squeezing between the gap of the of that stun edge from Chip there. Both of them at really low health. And both have 50% meter. Just one confirm with a Roman cancel will kill. Nice use of those follows defense by Chip. Any of those hits could have killed him. And there's an FRC. We hadn't seen the FRCs going off, but that was Chip's FRC. It almost looked like it was Kai's. So he teleported and FRC'd right in front of him. Celia is one round ahead at this point. Good lockdown here. Celia not trying to let Chip escape out of there. Chip is, of course, going to be able to. He's got some really great tools for that. But had some good pressure on Chip in the meantime. Keeping that pressure with those projectiles. Again, controlling that neutral. Solid lockdown again. Celia's going to need one more hit, and we'll take this. There we go. Celia tying it up now, 1-1. Alright, back to the game here. We've got more projectiles going off. That seemed to be a pretty winning tactic here from Celia, just keeping those projectiles going, preventing the movement options that Chip has. If he's going to teleport to random spots, you have those some of those stars and other projectiles blocking the way. Nice FRC on the teleport. Love seeing FRCs in this game. They're not easy to do. It takes a lot of practice, but when you do, they're very rewarding. FRCs are the only way to cancel moves when you completely whiff on them. So for those of you who are used to Xrds YRC option, FRCs are the way of doing it, but really it's limited to just a few frames during an animation. We see there Chip tying up the damage, just needs one more confirm and he'll take this. Can he do it? Backdashing out of the Greed Sever, not even wanting to block it high. Taking that round, Osmiridum 1 round away from moving on. Let's see if he can do this. Getting hit with Greed Sever there. More of those stun edges, again, just locking down the space on the game. Going for the Force Break follow-up on Alpha Blade, but Celia not having any of it, punishing. Now that DP on Wake Up is actually pretty risky for Kai. He does not have the same kind of invul frames that most other characters will have on their Dragon Punches. So he's pretty vulnerable on that. Tying up the rounds. This is the final round. Whoever wins this round is going to end up taking it and moving on into the winner's side. Again, another knockdown. Going in for a Beta Blade. Good burst from Celia. Just trying to get that space. Get off me. Countering back with a burst and locking Celia back into the corner again. Really close here. If Kai can just get one more hit, that's it. And also, we see here Celia has full meter again, being really conservative on that meter, using the Faultless, though, the Force Break, in order to take that. And Celia is going to win and move on 2-1. Good stuff. Let me go ahead and pull up our next match here, guys. Give us a moment while we update all the brackets and everything like that. All right, here we go. Our next match is going to be Microwave versus Receita Federal. So we see here Microwave playing Potemkin. Receita, was that Faust? Yeah, Faust. So we're going to have a Faust versus Potemkin match here. Faust really good against certain other things that that Potemkin can do. A lot of space control with the with those items. Let's see if Receita can keep this up. Oh, there we go, the backdash. Getting a solid pot buster, covering all of that damn ground that Receita had done. One more confirmed pot buster. Oh, there we go. I love seeing the Force Break slap chop eating through Potemkin's 6H. Oh, we got meteors in play coming in. Did Microwave notice it? Oh, got hit by it. Maybe he was trying to flick it and totally mistimed it or something. More of those bombs coming in. They do a ton of chip damage. You really want to avoid that. Is that a mini? No, okay, mini Faust, not Amelia Pot. So we do have that bomb in play. He tried flicking the bomb. Did not end up working for his favor, though. Nice confirm hit there. There we go. Another pot buster. Those pot busters really doing into work. This is... Nope, not quite going to be a kill. I thought that was it with the Roman cancel confirm. Getting hit with the force break, slap chop. Receita having no life left at all. You know, one thing in this game, if you've got healing items, things like those donuts that Faust could do, healing items give a static amount of health. So it actually is not affected by guts. It heals essentially a lot of effective damage. Good keep away from Receita. Wow. Good stuff. Receita taking that first game there 1-0. All right, coming back here, Receita 1 game ahead. Nice finger flick on the wash bin. Nice block on that burst. Gonna be able to deal more damage, keeping Potemkin stuck in that corner. Really solid lockdown here from Receita. See if Receita can keep this up. Just keep that momentum going. Don't let Potemkin escape. Now that aerial pop buster was not a mistake. That was actually for movement, getting further forward. You do see Potemkins use that a lot that way. Nice finger flick, knocking further back. Going for those slide heads, not working though. We do have a meteor in play. Microwave did not notice it. Oh, he's blocking it just in time. He did get it. Receita could be taking this. This is the last round. If Receita wins, they'll take it. They do have a full meter as well for whatever they can use. Not going to hit from that dive kick and able to confirm from the counter hit. Mike definitely having a tough spot here, but that's going to be it. Receita takes it 2-0. Good stuff for Receita. We're going to pull up our next match here, guys. Give me a moment just to get this whole thing set up, and then we'll get started with that. Alright, we're starting our next game now, guys. This is going to be Lottelion versus juliocrivera. We are in pools finals now. Whoever wins this is going to make it into top 8. Again, as a reminder, top 3 is the one that makes money, so you have to do quite a bit further of a climb in order to get there. Let's see who can do it, though. We're getting some good Bridget versus Testament action. So what's interesting in this game is, you know, there is a tier list, of course, it exists. People consider Testament to be the best character in the game, and Bridget's considered one of the worst. But their matchup isn't all that bad against each other, really. Both of them have some really unique techniques that they have compared to a lot of other characters. Bridget, of course, moves all around the screen, trying to lock people and sandwich them between the yo-yo, playing traps and things like that. Testament is also trap-oriented, but has a lot more close-range stuff as well. Bridget does not do good damage, but is really good at getting those confirms and playing keep away, getting away. That is the 4-second delay version of Master of Puppets. There we go. Lottelion getting the first win on the round. There we go, getting the curse. The curse in this game, it's if you can get hit by it, then you have the crow coming in for a pattern of 5 hits. That crow pattern actually has 5 different crow patterns. So it depends on what the starting attack is, where you can see what the rest of the patterns are. One of those crow attacks is the where the succubus kind of attacks from above, and it's an overhead. So if you know exactly when that's coming, and you do a low at the same time as that high, then you get a pseudo unblockable. So if you can see those, then you definitely want to go for them. Lottelion winning the first point, 1-0. Let's see if Julio can come back. A lot of runaway, keeping that net out. Now, Testament can only have 2 nets out at once, but they just keep staying there even after Testament gets hit. You have to dismiss the nets by attacking the nets or blocking the nets. Testament also can poison the opponent. You see right there, poison eating away at damage. Poison will never kill you, it'll only bring you down to 1 hit point. Poison also does static damage that's not affected by your opponent's defense. So, it does more effective damage against characters with really high defense, like Potemkin. Lottelion really has the pressure here. Julio does not look like he has really much of a chance to win at this point. And Key getting some extra points there, putting in a huge tree. And that's the kill. Lottelion getting a solid win there, 2-0 with Testament. Let me update these brackets and we'll pull up. Our next match was going to be Aerisu versus Kratos. We have ourselves Aerisu versus Kratos. Aerisu, very high-level French player. Usually plays Order Soul. Sometimes we see Melia going on. Kratos, a newer player, as far as these tournaments are concerned. So we'll see how they do. I haven't seen them play. Definitely has a lot of play in the game. We see their 4,619 wins, 1,500 losses. All right, here we go. We have ourselves Kratos versus Aerisu. Aerisu picking Order Soul, Kratos picking Bridget. So one thing Order Soul's he's got pretty unique with is his jump arc. He has a smaller, stubbier jump arc than most other characters, but that actually leads him the ability to really get good air throws on your opponent. So if you are in this game and you jump at your opponent, you're coming from below and they're above you, you actually have more range to throw your opponent than they do to throw you. It's not symmetrical. Not a good burst. It didn't kill Roger, and he still got hit by the follow-up on that. Solid confirm there. Good DP, getting a little bit more action going on there. Almost full with that charge. Classic air throw from Bridget. Pretty much what I see is Bridgets will always go for an air throw if you're close enough, because they don't actually get like a heavy attack kind of recovery move. It's their yo-yo. So they're going to be using that every chance they get in the air. So the way I see it is you got to be throwing them too, or do throw invul moves, which there's not many throw invul moves in the air. Good comeback from Aerisu. Look at that. Not taking any shit. Just going right back in there. Staying in the corner, playing it cautious. Still got hit by that during the backdash. More confirms going on. There we go. You never want to try to dead angle that move, and you always want to watch for that overhead from Bridget. Oh, the dead angle killed Roger, but still it ended up getting hit because Roger absorbed the hit. Nice throw. It's going to be a kill. Kratos putting himself on the board. 1-0 at this point. Let's see if he can keep that up. All right, not a good option right at the beginning. Again, jumping forward. When you jump forward at the round start, you don't have any follow meter. You can get anti-air, no way to block it. So it's always risky doing a forward jump on round start, I think. Good confirms there from Aerisu. Aerisu definitely has the opportunity here. We saw that second round from the last game. Aerisu just completely demolished Kratos' Bridget. Just block that. Don't do anything. You saw him block in the air for the chicken block. So that was very good awareness there from Aerisu. Getting around here. Let's see if he can tie the games. Make it 1-1. Getting more charge. Getting hit by Starship there. You always have to be careful with opponents when they're waking up right next to you while you're trying to do a meaty on them. If you're too close, then they'll just throw you. Throws are 0 frames in this game. They pretty much beat everything. More anti-air options there. Good stuff. This is what I mean. So Bridget got a really solid confirm off of that, but still really couldn't deal any good damage, because that's just how Bridget is. Bridget is really easily able to get those confirms, but not so easily able to continue doing a massive amount of damage off those confirms. But that's kind of how the character plays. They're both pretty low on health here at this point. We just need Aerisu. If he could do this, he just got to do a little bit more damage, and he could take it. Playing a little cautiously, got a ton of meter for the Roman, or follows defense, and thrown in the air. 1-1 here. If Kratos gets this round, he's going to take it and move on into top 8. Let's see if he can do it. Getting hit on his wake up, or his meaty, overhead. Nice hit there. Still a lot more action here going on. We see that Bridget's health is really low. This could be Aerisu's opportunity. Good block on the burst. Trying to go forward. I'm not counting Kratos out just yet, but it's not looking good. There we go. Aerisu tying up the games. 1-1 now. Whoever wins this next game is going to take it.
You win. Please select your character. Heaven and hell. 2-1, let's rock.
Alright, we definitely see here Aerisu being on the defense. Not really able to escape this corner again. Good anti-air there. Kratos really having the upper hand this round. Good stuff so far. Spamming those rockets in the corner, not doing their work. Kratos 1 round away and might move on into top 8. This could be it. Let's see if they can do it. Another jumping air throw. Again, you've got to be cautious of those Bridget air throws. And air throws and any throws in this game are really difficult to tech, but it's not impossible. When you see 2 players teching each other's throws, you know they're really good at their timing. Good confirms here that's going to be the kill. We're down to the final round. Both these players are still in winner's side, so we might get a chance to see them again, but whoever wins this round is going to move on to the top 8. The loser is going to get switched over into loser's side. Good confirms here. Aerisu definitely has the upper hand. Not quite going to be a kill with that throw. Blocking everything. Just needs the one more confirm and he'll take this. Can he do it? Aerisu also has a burst available. Nice throw. That is the killing blow. Aerisu takes it 2-0. Good stuff from Aerisu. All right, I'm going to get everything ready for our next game here, guys. Just give me one moment, and we'll get started. All right, we've got ourselves Celia Swagger versus Zett. Let me switch this over. Zett is playing as Dizzy on the right-hand side. Celia has been playing Kai. Let's see how they do. This is more pools finals. This is winner's side pools finals. Whoever wins this goes into top 8. The loser will still be in the tournament. They'll go to loser side though. It's 2 out of 3. That was a solid burst on Celia's side, avoiding the fish laser. You know, a lot of Dizzy's tech, you really have to be aware of how it works. How the different fish options work. The ice spikes, the bubbles, those kind of things. If you're not aware of those, then they're going to be really tough to deal with. So we saw a win there from Zett, taking that first round. Let's see if he can keep this up. Going in for the force break bubble. The force break bubble in this game homes in on the opponent and stays on top of them. The way the bubble works is if any of Dizzy's attacks go into the bubble, it pops the bubble and deals damage. So with the red one, you can see it homing in. It's always going to be on top of them. Dizzy's got some pretty solid force breaks. She's got some great movement options in this game. 2 air dashes, and her 2H, or sorry, 2S. Is air unthrowable, which is insane. Zett taking the first win there, using those fish and the ice spikes to his advantage. No, Jason, the loser of this match gets custody of the child. How about that? Another burst there, keeping Zett at bay. We do see that, wow, what a damage recovery. I was going to say, Celia definitely has the life lead, but that fast. Just that health being burned down. Oh, we got the floor unblockable. Dealing even more damage. Zett doing some solid work here. Zett getting another round, really close to taking this. Saw them using the ice spike in order to pop that bubble. Getting hit with more. There we go, keeping it going. Zett just one hit away. And there we go, Zett takes it 2-0. Good work from Zett. All right, I'm just going to update a few more matches, and then we'll get started with our last winner's side pools finals match. So give me a moment here. All right, we're getting this next match started here, guys. I'm just going to change the names. Haven't had a chance to do that yet. We'll get this in a moment. We have Kurokich versus Receita Federal. Again, this is the last winner's side pools finals. Whoever ends up taking this is going to end up going into top 8. So let's see what they can do here. Kuro definitely having that lead. Look at that impressive work there. You know, we did see Receita end up, what was it, beating Microwave, which was a Potemkin. Wow, didn't think that was going to hit. Just clutched out of nowhere. Kuro taking that win, though. Oh, that right there was the Chakua item. It's it ends up maxing out your opponent's, or whoever eats it, their tension pulse. So you see how fast that tension meter is flashing. That's actually how fast the character gains meter. So Potemkin's going to gain a ton of meter because he had that Chakua. Oh, that was it, right? Mike, you know, you see one Mike Potemkin player, you've seen them all, right? Receita Federal, one single point away from death. You know, it's possible that there could be a donut to save their life. Go for that donut! Go for the donut! It could win. There we go. Knocked into the donut. Knocked into the donut. Hit with poison. That donut saved Receita's life. Would have died from that bag right there. Still couldn't quite take it though. Kuro getting the first game.
Please select your character.
So Kuro 1 point up. Receita coming back here. Receita did beat Mike Z earlier in tournament, so it's possible that we could do this. No, Receita didn't beat Mike Z. That doesn't make sense. I think Receita beat Microwave. That's who it was. Yeah, there's two Mikes in this tournament that both use Potemkin. Mike Z and Microwave. Not confusing at all. Good finger flick on the bomb. That's what you want to do. Eating that donut as well. Again, healing items ignore defense, so it actually gives you a static amount of health, which is going to be a lot more effective health for Potemkin than it would be for Faust. It also ends up being more effective health when you're, because it's not including guts either. Another good finger flick. There we go. Avoiding that bomb. Good awareness there from Receita. There we go. There's the kill. Yeah, so I think there's been a little bit of confusion here. Receita has beaten Microwave. Kuro has beaten Mike Z. So that's what was going on. Nice burst block there. Super good awareness. Yo, your opponent has that big flashy burst meter open. You just got to be ready for them to use it in the middle of one of your combos. Or even just on a single confirm. There's that command grab going in there. And aerial popbuster not quite going to kill, but getting really damn close. Those Mega Fists killing right there. More of that. Look at that. He's finger flicked every single bomb. Good awareness there from Kuro. And we got it. The 6H FRC Popbuster. Oh, the classic. I love it. I love it. Knocked in the corner. There's no way Receita can get out of this. And Kuro takes it 2-0. Good stuff from Kuro. Oh, I love it. Oh, I'm so proud of the 6H Popbuster. Oh, man. Oh, that's great. Okay, so here we go. Let's pull up our where we're at right now. I'm going to update that match, and we're going to update a few other things. And we're getting super close to top 8, guys. So give us a moment here. Kuro ended up winning 2-0 against Receita Federal. Alright, so if you guys are interested in just where we're at so far on this bracket, this is our updated top 8. We're still filling in the last 3 slots. But you can see we've got Kurokich versus the Zett on the top, and Aerisu versus Lottelion on the bottom of winner's side. Juliocrivera is the only one so far who's been confirmed on loser's side of top 8. But we're figuring the rest of those matches out right now. In the meantime, you can go ahead and check out the rest of the bracket right here. Alright, and we're back to our game here. This is going to be Mallow versus Receita Federal. Let me switch these names here. Mallow playing as Soul Bad Guy, Receita as Faust. We saw some really good stuff as Receita with Receita's Faust against 2 different Potemkins. Good backdash there from Faust, getting a meteor right away. Good throw, keeping it going. More blocks. Look at the flashing guard meter from Mallow. Really keeping that pressure going as Soul used all of his meter to do it, though. Oh, that was a missed Grand Viper, but was not punished. Good thing he had that burst available, though. You know, Grand Viper, very, very punishable move if you whiff it. So it has high risk, but very high reward. And, you know, Soul has a lot of that available to him. That was a worthwhile burst that saved Receita's life and led to the kill. Good stuff there from Receita. There we go, Grand Viper going just underneath the scalpel pull. Very good awareness there, I've never seen that. That's good stuff. Using the dead angle, getting a little bit of distance there. Going in for a wild throw, getting some clean hits going. Got 3 so far. Clean hits are probably a lot harder to do when you've got online going in. Avoiding the bomb, using his flawless defense. That bomb does a ton of chip damage. That is... Oh, almost was the kill. Burst saved it. Can Mallow come back? Good block on that burst. Going in for wild throw. This is not going to kill. That wild throw does a fair amount of proration on top of damage. Oh, super close. Who's going to take this? Who's it going to be? Next hit wins. Oh. Honestly, that slap chop was a little risky, but Receita still takes it 1-0 so far. Let's see if Receita can keep that going. You know, guys, I saw on the Matcherino, it appeared on mine too, where it says not available in your region, and then I refreshed the page and it became available again. It might have been a Matcherino glitch, so if you're interested in checking those out, just refresh the page and it might work. There we go, we got 1 clean hit. Not going for any more there. Keeping that pressure locked down, those FRCs in play, bursting away in order to get that distance, keep it away. Couldn't get a confirm off the dive kick. There's that wild throw incoming. This could possibly lead to kill. Going in for the force break version of Sidewinder. Force break Sidewinder is pretty much always going to be a clean hit. The regular Sidewinders are very specific clean hitboxes. but Force Break Sidewinder is pretty much the guaranteed version. So if you want to keep extending your combo for some free extra meter without a possible risk of dropping it, go for that Force Break version. Mallow trying to come back here. Good counter hit. Going in for some more clean hits. 3 of them. 4 of them. Oh, that one wasn't. Good recovery there, though. Tons of damage from Soul. Dead angle again. Get off of me. We're going to want to get that donut. Just for some extra health. Still locked in the corner. Whipper Gold Burst didn't work. Command Grab going in. Dealing its job. Man, this lockdown from this Faust is intense. Receita tying it up 1-1 now. Good stuff so far. Good backdash as well. Very close game here. If Receita takes this, Receita will move on into top 8. Mallow will have to win another game. Good hits there, keeping that lock down in the corner. Both of them have a full stick of butter. And this is where we're going to see it being used. We have 1 clean hit, 2 clean hits, 3 clean hits. Going to go for some more. 4. That damage was intense, and it was meterless too. Both of them still have so much meter left. That was whiffed. Because it was completely 100% whiffed, couldn't have Roman canceled it. And that's going to be it. Receita takes the game, moving on into top 8. Good stuff for Receita. Let me update the matches that we've got here, and then we'll get going to our next one. All right, we've got our last match before top 8. This is going to be Celia Swagger versus Froton Blanco. And here we go. Last match before top 8. Let's see who can take this. There we go, Greed Sever hitting on round start. We've got 2 Kais going in. You have to wiggle out of that. You have to wiggle. That's where the wiggles come into play. Don't fall for it. No. Oh, no. No, not like this. Not like this. Wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get out of that. There's lots of characters that have those wiggle loops. You have to be able to bash out of stagger. Good block there, at least from Celia. Not a good block that time, though. And Froton Blanco getting the first kill. See if he can keep that up there. Yeah, so lots of characters have that kind of stagger loop. Axel has it. I think Johnny has one. Slayer definitely has one. All it really takes is you mashing left and right, and then you can get out of it. But you have to be aware of it. You have to do it. It is harder to do on pad. So there are some stuff where we've kind of called them pad infinites. You know, where if your opponent's playing pad, you do that stuff on them. It's really kind of cheap. But you don't really see it that often. Usually pad players will be able to find a way to get around it. There we go, another cross of Greed Sever kill hitting there. Froton is the one with 1 game ahead. Another counter hit there. You have to constantly be blocking on your techs. What I've done is I held a button while I'm teching in the air, and then I kind of mash the other two buttons. So then when I'm finally waking up, and if I'm holding backwards, I'm automatically faultless defending because I've been holding two buttons to do it. And another cross-up Greed Sever. Those are really doing in work from Froton. Froton one game away from possibly taking this. Let's see if he can do it. Oh, there we go. Celia getting a little bit of confirms damage there, but not anymore. Switch sides, and Froton gets it 2-0. Good stuff for Froton. Alright, so let me show you guys what this means. We have ourselves a full top 8 filled out bracket. It is going to be these 8 players here. We've got Kurokich and the Zett on winner side. We've got Aerisu and Lottelion on loser side. We have Froton, Blanco, and Receita Federal on loser side. And we've got ourselves juliocrivera versus Mike Z on loser side.